Support us by subscribing, ring the notification bell, press all, and thumbs up. Thank you.
My name is Leo Olivares, and I'm with the Department of Homeland Security here at Fort Bliss, Desert Haven, working with Operation Allies Welcome, and I'm currently the Operations Section Chief. Initially, where the focus was on receiving the guests here and getting them input into databases, find out who they are, and it's shifted a little bit now into the out processing phase, getting the guests out, onward movement from Fort Bliss onto different areas all around the U.S. So that focus is getting them here to the outbound tent, making sure that we identify who they are, getting that identification. We've had some help to verify the individuals, getting them here, making sure that they're all on the manifest in preparation for their departure tomorrow morning. As far as the out processing and what's taking place here today, I think that every one of the individuals in the group are excited that they've gotten to this point, and they'll be departing tomorrow morning for El Paso International Airport for their onward movement. And that schedule of them arriving here for pre-departure and leaving the following day is going to ramp up here pretty soon to where we'll be doing 125, 150 per pre-departure brief in order to get these guests out of here as soon as possible.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. I appreciate it.
I'm happy.
So today we held a community engagement for the personnel that live in the hard stands and in areas 3 and 4. We had about 50 guests that were there. It's an opportunity for me to provide updates with regards to the housing area and the process and to hear concerns from our guests. They're here and we look at them as our guests. It's a community that we've established here while they're going through an expedited immigration process. And they're here to better understand that process to eventually become American citizens. I told them when they arrived that it's an absolute pleasure and it's an honor to serve them, and that's really what we're doing here. We're here to care for our guests. We're here to help them through this process. We're here to make it as comfortable as possible. They've been through traumatic events. It was tough for them just to get here. And there's a certain amount of unknown that they're facing as they go forward. So anything that I can do to answer questions, to make that process that much easier for them, I'm happy to do it.
But we all in the future will be Americans together.
So I think overall, very positive and morale is high. Again, walking through the housing area, walking through living areas, talking to our guests, there's always a handshake, there's always a smile, there's always a thanks and a token, like I said, of appreciation. People telling them that they see how hard our soldiers are working for them. And they realize that, again, it's for them. It's to try to make their lives better. And that's why we are here, and that's our job right now, is to care for our guests. And like I said earlier, it's an absolute pleasure and it's an honor to do so. And I wake up every day looking forward to coming to work.
I'm a behavioral health specialist with the 528 Hospital Center. So my mission out here is we're providing behavioral health support for the guests that are coming here, the 10,000 guests, as well as offering behavioral health support to the soldiers that are stationed out here, as well as the contractors and civilians that are all out here working on this mission. On a daily basis, our mission is depending, right? So when I first get into work here on site, I'll go to the male clinic, the female clinic. I'll even go to the urgent care and be like, hey, did anyone get evac last night? Any consuls that need to be talked to with my team. After that, if there's no patients to follow up with for evac or any of the referral or counsel, we'll go to the clinic here and we'll see patients depending on who's available at that time. If we're not currently engaged, what a lot of the techs do, myself including, is we'll go out and we'll sit down and we kind of adopted this mentality of a smoke and joke environment, right? We go down to soldiers and we'll be like, hey, what's going on? Let's talk to them as human beings. We're not going in there like, hey, these are some classes that we can teach you guys and giving them information. We're sitting down and relating to them on a very personal level. It's like, hey, how are you doing? How's your family? How's the unit? Are you adjusting well? Are you doing okay? I can tell I'm making an impact out here because I've had patients that would come to me and ask specifically for me to see me again, to talk to me. A patient of mine's entire family is still in Kabul, her 3 kids, and her husband, they're still in Kabul. And for the very first time, a couple days ago, I saw her smile. That meant a lot to me, especially going through all the hardships she's going through right now. It meant a lot to me to see her smile and have that hope, something that she didn't have. It's affected me personally and given me a lot of pride, not only as a soldier, but also as a behavioral health specialist, that I'm making that impact slowly but surely with each and every person that I speak